Last week, Taoiseach, you made a fine speech in Belém. You spoke about the need to listen to the science, to tell the truth to citizens, for urgent action to meet climate targets. You said leaders must lead. This is at COP30. The problem is that you don't take your own advice when you're back at home. You lead a government which is on track to meet our legally binding targets by a country mile. As it currently stands, we're not even on track to hit half of our 51% target. You are allowing the big polluters to call the shots, bending over backwards to the tech companies, projecting that the data centres may use up to 30% of our energy by the end of this decade. You're in favour of new fossil fuel infrastructure, the dirtiest fossil fuel infrastructure possible, in the form of LNG terminals. We need drastic action as opposed to just words abroad. Question is, are you still committed to the 51% target? And if so, will you be launching new additional measures that are needed?
Yes, we are. But these are legally binding targets that both government and Europe have imposed. I would argue that the last government did more than previous governments in terms of moving this forward and step changing the nature of the response. But it is very challenging. And I would disagree with your analysis. I mean, you kind of disparagingly refer to tech companies. Tech companies in this country put bread on the table of many families. We're talking about workers here. We're not enthralled to any company or corporate headquarters. But I do value the thousands of jobs. I value the thousands of jobs in the country, in such companies, be they indigenous or be they multinational. You just dismiss them. It's as if work doesn't matter. Work matters. Well, are you saying to the workers that they should be laid off, or we should reduce the investment in the companies? And we will deal with it. And also in terms of the energy reserve, you're wrong. It's a security imperative that we develop an LNG facility. We're dependent on two connectors, which are, from a security perspective, vulnerable. And I know you don't want to see any evil in terms of Russia's designs and so on like that, but that is a problem.